My name is Zweli. As a lecturer in engineering, I work with numbers and calculations every day, but it never crossed my mind that my home has its own unique number when it comes to energy consumption. Today, the My Green Home project is going to help me and my family figure out exactly what our number is. As soon as we know where we stand, we will know where to start. Go and grab your calculator and join us.
I think knowing how much you use is very important because it teaches you what your baseline is so that you know where your starting point is.
But when everything starts to pile on, water and electricity and waste, you start to get a little kind of shocked. You wonder, where am I supposed to start?
Today, Grace is coming to teach us how to do an eco-audit. We're very excited because we don't know how to do one. We want people to be able to learn how to do theirs as well through our own journey. So we hope that at the end of the day, everyone will be able to do one in their own household.
An energy audit or an eco-audit is looking at the amount of resources that you use at a specific time. What are you using your energy on? Where is your water going? And what is actually also happening in your rubbish bin? And when we do the same audit in a few months' time, then we're going to be able to see how we've improved. We're actually going to send them throughout the whole house. It's like a treasure hunt. And everybody's going to go into the different rooms and go and have a look. What type of lights are there? How much electricity does it use? What are the different appliances? What's the wattage? They're going to come all back together again. We're going to look at that data, and based on that, we're going to start to see what is actually using the most electricity in the house. And this is a very simple thing that every household should be able to do.
It's important for me to learn to do an energy audit now, so that it's not just for me to know how to do it in my parents' house, but for me to know how to do it in my own house one day.
I think it'll give a better understanding of where we actually need to change. Because we're going to do this eco project and we're going to change the house and everything, but we don't really know what specifically we're going to do. I'm excited about learning where we can improve ourselves in electricity usage and water usage, I guess, because it never really crosses my mind.
We need to have the utility bills, so thank you very much for getting that ready. All your prepaid slips so that we can know, because you're on prepaid electricity, we need to know what you've been spending. Then also if we've got a map of the house, that's very valuable so that we can know what's happening where, and also the size of the house, and then to know what is actually happening with our local municipality, what are the tariffs that we use, so how much are we actually paying per unit for our water and our electricity. Now what I want us to really focus on is that number of hours. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our annual consumption as we've actually calculated it off all our prepaid electricity meters, okay? And that came to 8880 kilowatt hours. Okay, so we're going to take the annual consumption in kilowatt hours and then divide that by the usable size of the house. And according to our house plans, that is 218 square meters. So Luther, if you can just do that sum for us, what is the answer there?
Our number is 41.
Now that I know my results, I know my number, I feel quite shocked first and then feel a little bit relieved and happy. Because if you know and can quantify your actions or your behavior, then you can be able to change it. I feel I can change.
I think it's been quite an empowering process to know our number. Our number is 41. We now know where to go, okay? So we now feel that we can reduce that number to 35.
I signed a commitment today. My commitment is to cut our number down by 15%.
What we want the family to do is in two different phases. First and foremost is behavior change. What can they actually do without any additional cost? And that they're needing to look at first. And then secondly, while they're busy with that, to start to do their homework, to look at compiling their retrofit plan so that in phase 2, when that is implemented, that we actually know that we're spot on with what needs to happen here.
If you can't measure it, you can't manage it.
Now that we know our number, it's time that you also must find your number.
Visit the My Green Home website so that you can see how you can do your own step-by-step energy audit.
Be sure to join us on our next webisode. We're going to be looking at how to use hot water more conservatively.